gentlemen, please tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I'd like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?
Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, folks worldwide, welcome back to another exciting episode of Fight for Truth. And I'm your host, Mr. Nobody. And before I get started, I would love to give all honor, glory, and praise to our Creator, the Most High. Today's topic is invest in solar. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat that. Let's invest in solar. While the world telling us to look one way, as far as invest in Bitcoin, etc. It's like they're trying to tell us prepare for, as far as the financial backup. But we all know, as far as it's like when the grid goes down, it's no financial backup. You can't. I don't know, for the ones that's investing in Bitcoin. I mean, it's no shade against you. It's just that I'm just saying that we should invest in something that's proven to be reliable versus something that they just brought up, as far as this, Bitcoin and digital, currency backup. We should, invest in something that would be more productive in our, in our way of life, as far as like we live in, as far as these homes and they're connected to a electrical grid, you can transfer the electrical power and convert it over to solar power. That's why the show is so urgent. I don't know if a lot of people even noticing that our government is using solar, so why not the citizens, right? I mean, they're already giving us other things to prepare ourselves and to use for our way of life, like the vaccines and stuff like that. I mean, I see the solar panels everywhere, and I wonder if if the world is prepared, for what's about to take place. I don't know if it's going to hit the world like all at once, as far as like when this grid goes down. I'm gonna say that. I think like when it goes down, it's gonna be a crash of all crashes. It's gonna be a economic crash. It's gonna be well, I think that's affects everything. The money, I mean, if it's not about the money, people make songs about it. I think it's gonna be the one that the world won't recover from so quickly. And it's like when they do, because they already have a plan, they're just me being the, quote unquote conspiracy theorist, whatever people might want to call me, but just being the why guy. That's what I am. I'm just a person that just like to ask questions and connect dots and, make a logical conclusion from the evidence I gathered. But there was going to be a very, very, very short show about the people investing in solar, because like I said, our government is using this stuff, for this solar equipment. Like I said, they're connecting cameras to it, so it must be reliable. I don't know. As far as like just people in general, they're going to spend their money on whatever. But I'm just saying, for those that's spiritual and, they just have a few bucks, I'm going to do more research, and I'm going to do another show about prices and the websites and stuff like that. There was just I guess, just like something that just pops up on top of your head, and it's just like urgent, and you just must speak about it, and that what happened, and does the show. But people around the world, if you can, invest in solar. I think it's reliable, because when it's electrical, I'm kind of tongue tied, and plus I'm I'm from the southern part of the U.S., and down here we have a little slang, a little twang in the way we talk, but we have to invest in solar, because like I said, they have they have them hooked up to cameras. I don't know why the cameras are there. Maybe it's to catch drunk drivers, people that litter, or people that jaywalk. I don't know why the cameras are there. The cameras I'm talking about is the ones that's on the telegram poles, and the ones that's in the vacant parking lots. You have your cameras just set up in vacant parking lots, but it's a lot of traffic that goes by the vacant parking lot. So I don't know. Maybe it's just surveillance to, get license plates, or just to see faces. I don't know. But I know that they're there, and they're hooked up to solar, of all things. Like I said, the cameras are there. It's independent of any energy source. So we have to be smart. We have to be diligent, just as humans. They're just trying to fight to live. As long as you can. We're not meant to stay here forever, but I mean, we can fight to live like decent humans, and the fight is in the information, and that's all I'm trying to relay to my people, is just the information and what I see in the logic. So make sense of that, of what you will, and and just understand that if we we see a lot of copycats, right? But I'm saying that let's copy off somebody that's, I say they invest in their money, in their resources, in their time, in something that is proven to be reliable. And I go back to the solar, because we as humans that's living in these houses, we ain't gonna want to give up the way we live. But if we have solar, You know, if you have RVs or, you know, boats, or, you know, if you're living in a tent, you know, you can use solar, you know, to do a lot of things with. And we're going to talk about that and much, much more on the next episode. Until then, peace and blessings. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I'd like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?